big night a week ago for Team USA. They hope to continue it tonight, along with some games, of course, right here in Philadelphia. Jamie Watson joins us right now on the Midday Show. Jamie.
Guys, I'm back, man. We had a great time last week. Let's do it again, man. This is fun, and the World Cup has been everything we'd hoped for and more so far. And USA kicks off in about an hour and a half, man. It's just going to get better and better from here on out.
Yeah, Jamie, I have a few questions, man. Now, the first question I have is, did you get a chance to partake in the chicken wings that I suggested to you last week? That's the first question.
The over-under was 30 seconds, and you hit the under. I have not, but I've heard from multiple Uber drivers that the lemon pepper wings are the way to go.
No, the lemon pepper wings are definitely the way to go. And the second question I have is because, you know, I watched a little bit of soccer, man, and the thing that really caught my eye and was a big deal was the Congo and Portugal. And not only that, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal being held to just one goal against the Congo. How big of a deal was that in the soccer world?
I mean, it's a big one, and you saw this is the biggest question that we had, and I think we discussed this when we said, hey, this World Cup is going from 32 teams to 48 teams. Is that a good thing to go from a smaller size pool to a bigger one? And I said, let's wait and see how it goes. Not only do you see that DR Congo, who is ranked 46th in the world, be able to pull off a tie with the number 5 team, Portugal, led by, arguably the 1B greatest of our generation, Cristiano Ronaldo. You also saw Cabo Verde, which, by the way, if you would have asked me, before I found out I was going to commentate that match to spin a globe and figure out where it is, that would have been my best way of figuring out where it was. I didn't know it was this collection of 10 islands off the coast of West Africa. That team, 67th in the world, tied Spain, which is number 2 in the world. Man, it's been incredible to see what you give opportunities, and people are taking them. Teams are taking them, and it's been incredible to see, man. It just goes to show you the level has been higher. But that was a big deal, DR Congo getting their first goal, their first point against Portugal, and that was definitely a surprise. And
when you talk about Cape Verde, weren't they one of the teams that had one of the absolute oldest goalies to be playing in the World Cup? Because I think it was,
man. And you guys know the story about Vizzinho now, what's happened to him?
No, I don't.
Okay, so going into the morning of the match, my guy had 45,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, I did hear that night with the 2 million. Something crazy. I did hear that story.
All right, so by the time he does the press conference after the game where he makes 7 saves, he's the player of the match. Incredible story. He's crying tears of happiness. The Cabo Verde fans are dancing in the stadium and all around Atlanta. He had 2 million followers. Guys, what do you think his follower count is today on IG as we sit about a week later after that game?
I'm going to say 10 million.
Okay, 10 million?
That don't sound like it. It sounds like he eclipsed
20 million?
Wait, we split the difference. 14.2 million followers.
Wow.
This guy is a global sensation. 45,000 followers when he woke up that morning. He went to bed that night with 8 or 9 million. I mean, the guy, RIP his phone. There's no chance that thing stood a chance with the notifications coming through. But, man, it just goes to show you it's why it's a beautiful game. A guy that you've never heard of from an island from a collection of islands that you probably couldn't point out on a map becomes a global superstar with 90 minutes of a soccer match. It's got that kind of weight, that kind of pull, and man, it's just going to get better and better. And it'd be better if the U.S. continue this hot run of form, so it can be another, big story that we're talking about.
I'm not going to lie to you, Jamie. So it's Capo Verde?
So the way we said it, I'm working on the broadcast for the World Feed, and we said Cabo Verde, but I think everybody knows it as Cape Verde. Or Cape Verde.
Let me.
This is the place you were looking up homes,
yes,
right?
Yeah. Like
I saw. Trying to move there.
Listen, it's gonna make it worse than it already is for me. But once I saw the fan base down there in Atlanta, I started looking for homes in Cape Verde and started trying to workshop how I could do the show from Cape Verde and still, do a show in Philadelphia.
I tell you what, man, the vibes were immaculate in Atlanta.
I saw it. It was bananas. And you know what? I watched the other night. It was the Ghana game, and who was it? Ghana and somebody. That was a phenomenal game. Was it Panama? I think it was Panama.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they scored in the 94th minute. Yeah,
man, that was a phenomenal game, man. I mean, you know what?
You show from Cabo Verde and Ghana, though, man. You got to pick one or the other because the vibes are immaculate at both.
No, I'm telling you, the crowds, the fans, the atmosphere has been immaculate, man, and it's kind of drawn me in because at first I was kind of like, yeah, the World Cup is here, it's cool, but when you start watching the games and you see the passion of the fans, man, it's an exciting time, no question about that.
Well, I'll tell you this, too. The only place that flies direct from the United States to the capital of Cabo Verde, which is Praia, believe it or not, is Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Wow.
I knew it was somewhere up north.
idea.
I knew it was in Boston somewhere because there's a lot of Capo Verdeans up that way.
You've done your research. You really have.
Hey, man, listen, I'm dead ass serious about it.
Hey, and I'll tell you what, it's surprising. And by the way, the storylines have just been incredible. They get a chance to go again with their next match. We'll see if we can keep it going. But you guys, breaking news, by the way, the U.S., they kick off in less than 90 minutes. Main man, star player Christian Pulisic is out.
No.
This is just hitting the feed right now.
Oh, boy.
My guy Scap can't. Apparently they're just going to keep him out of this match. So that's a big storyline for this match. That's like a line mover, if you will, in Vegas.
Not the Titanic music.
Not the Titanic.
Oh, no. We're so excited. Now we're taking on water, Jamie. All right, Jamie. And, of course, Jamie's call here, Insider Call, presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. Download the Fanatics Sportsbook app today. Fanatics Sportsbook, winning hits different here. All right, so take us through the matchup, Jamie, that we have coming up in an hour and a half or so against Australia. And now, obviously, with the injury here and out of the game, how much will that affect the United States' chances to win this game?
Yeah, it moves the needle a little bit, right? I mean, look, and thanks to our good friends at Fanatics Sportsbook for bringing this segment together here. Look, I'm still, last I checked, I think the U.S. were favored by half a goal. I feel confident in that. If you just draw back to the match when these two teams met in October, it was 2-1. The U.S. won here in the United States. And so I think that there's a good chance we could get – I'm even going to be comfortable to say I think this match still goes 2-0, 3-1. I think the U.S. win by 2. Mm-hmm. And I think the only thing that could stifle the U.S. is if Australia's physicality and they impose their will to outcompete the United States men's national team, that's the one equalizer for this team. Because if it's played on paper, the U.S. are better. But we know, you guys know this, the game's not played that way. And we've seen that because the teams are talking about like DR Congo and Cabo Verde were not supposed to have a chance in the world. But that's not how this game goes, right? And so it's just about for 90 minutes putting it together and making sure that you beat your guy and the collective of the group is greater than the individual parts. U.S. have got to make sure that they match the intensity of Australia. And if they do that, the skill should be able to shine through, the class and the quality should be able to shine through, and the first goal will be so important. U.S. get in the first 10, 15 minutes, this could go even more comfortably. But that first goal is so important.
Well, it's a big one. It's a huge game today. And I'm excited to watch this when we get off the air and really watch all weekend. I've really enjoyed it, Jamie, just as a sports fan perspective, not even just the U.S. games, all of it, like he was saying. It's been a great event so far. Can't wait for more of these games here in Philadelphia. Jamie, thank you again for joining us. Let's maybe do it again next week, and let's keep going, Team USA. Thank you, Jamie.
I hope so. Listen to the rest of the show and go down and check out the party for Brazil and Haiti for the game later today. It's going to be incredible around that city. I'll be jealous. The eyes of the world will be on Philly today, just in anticipation of that matchup. So thanks for having me, guys. We'll see you again.
Thanks for coming
There
on.
he goes. Today, Insider Call presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. Winning hits different here. I didn't realize the goalie was that old.
Yeah, because it was. I forgot the other team, but it's a 43-year-old goalie that's playing for somebody, and he's the second youngest goalie. So yeah, I think he's like 39 or something like that. But
cool.
yeah.
I look, 2 times we've talked to Jamie, very informative, really cool to talk to him. He's obviously, really into this and a great ambassador. But 2 things I've noticed, it's 2 people helping each other. You helped Jamie last week with some dinner in Atlanta.
Yes.
And he's helping you now pronounce your next home destination.
Cabo Verde, yeah, it's not probably going to happen.
Why?
Because I don't see, it's going to be kind of hard to,
It's a little remote.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to...
It's a lot
But
remote.
Hugh likes to kind of be on his own.
Yeah,
right?
it's
He
a
doesn't like
lot
of
remote,
people.
though. It's
I
a
think
lot
that kind
remote.
of fits Hugh.
And then I was looking at some of the homes, the amenities.
Yeah.
I mean, they're okay.
Like 3D printing?
Running water?
I've been 3D printing.
And then I know that one's going to live for a while. You know what it is? When you go to places like that, you have to, like the bugs and stuff, it's a little different.
I'm not a
you
bug
know,
guy.
Man. Yeah, and
I don't do well with bugs.
it feels like the spiders are a lot bigger than the ones I'm used to seeing.
Okay.
So it's like,
So we're out on this idea for now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
You were so gung-ho.